Good morning. Good morning. It's been a minute since I've been on here. Let's give honor to the Most High for blessing us to be better, do better, and have better. It's been a minute. I think it's been about a month, almost a month, 3 weeks since I've been on here. So I want to thank y'all in advance when you come on the show. I also want to thank y'all for all the happy birthday I had with me on my 28th of May. It was my birthday. I turned 56. And God is so good. I feel good. And of course, I look good. So thank Him, for blessing me to wake up next to my beautiful wife, my children every morning. I thank Him. So I want to thank all y'all for the wishes. Thank you. Also, my dog Russia, my female Cane Coaster, her birthday is the same day as my birthday. Thank y'all for the wishes. I think she got more happy birthdays on TikTok than I got on mine. So people love dogs. They wonder. So thank y'all for being on there. Thank y'all for looking. What up? I'm good? Yeah, so thank you. Also, thank my son. I got my see my screen behind me. Oh, my son and his wonderful girlfriend bought me a white out green screen, whatever what you call it. Got that for me so I can look professional when I'm doing this. So I want to thank them also. Again, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. So I put in the notes. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, this show is brought to you by Personal Development for the Soul. Me and Extraordinary come on every Mondays and Wednesdays on YouTube, man. We personal development. That's what we're here to get personal development. A lot of these things what we're going through that I have learned and studied, we both have, and also with our way of life. We don't know it all, but what we have learned and studied, what we went through with our life, it takes development, growth. You know what I'm saying? Elders. You know what I'm saying? Someone to help you, mentor you, to guide you, to help you do something that they went through that you don't have to go through to make you better. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I show about. It's called Personal Development for the Soul. We're on YouTube. I got the link in there. We come on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. Man, we do Black History. We have a skit on Black History, motivation. Also, we got a newsletter. You know what I'm saying? We go over everything with notes. We have the notes for you to go through if you can't be there. Also, we can bring you on. You know what I'm saying? We have a topic that we be talking about, and you want to come on, we put the chat. You can come in and we can discuss it together on Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Also, man, you can send stuff to us. You know what I'm saying? If you want to chat what we want to talk about. So come check us out. Personal Development for the Soul on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. That's the sponsor of this show. We're gonna start. We're gonna get a commercial for this, so we get more professional. That's why I step back. Sometimes you got to step back and get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Got to get your mind right and get yourself together. So I had to step back, get myself together, because it's kind of hard doing this, man. You want to help people, and you don't get no response from them. You know what I'm saying? You wonder if you make it any leeway or try to help people, especially my people. We are, the Bible say we some, I can't think of that what they say about it, but it's, y'all know, y'all Bible thumpers, y'all know what they say about how we are. But anyway, that's all it's about. But anyway, you see the topic, strange things for some change. Strange things for some change. It's time to stop doing these strange things to make a little change. It's time to get right. It's time to start putting a system together for you, your family, your community, your tribe, your community, your loved one, whatever you want to say, your children. It's time to get a system and stop doing strange things for change. And strange change don't mean that you out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying, selling dope or, selling your body. Strange thing to be working somewhere that you hate to work. Strange thing that don't have no future, have no vision. You just blowing in the wind. I've been there. I worked at this one place. I want to move to Seattle, and it was this glass place. I took it. I was working from 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. And man, I remember telling me I'm training, and they told me they had to move this piece of glass. I'm talking about this glass was huge. And I said, okay, man, what a forklift at? We need a forklift. The guy say, forklift? Black guy, big one. He said, man, we need no forklift. We got to lift it. I said, who gonna lift that? Man, dude picked that thing up. God, I don't know how, to this day, I still don't know how that fool picked that. Boy, strong. They picked it up and took it over there and moved it where, and I'm just looking at him. And they laughing at me like I'm a fool. But in my mind, I was saying, you ain't got paid no extra for doing it. So going further, I remember when they had the other guy, you know, while you're training, you get to the next step, you got to load the truck, you got to find the glass, you got to do all that. That's why they're in a hurry. You know, you get a little extra money from getting it through the time. So I come on, and I told the story many times before, but I came on that one, I came in my shift one night, and had this white guy was before me, he always was stressing. He always was, I'm talking about, I done seen him just break down and cry because it was hard labor. So I go to him, I walk in that day, go that night at 7 p.m., the guy walk up to the manager and say, hey, great news, Keith. I said, what's going on? You next up, man. Old boy quit, so you got to be next. I said, hey, give me a second. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I jumped in my car and drove back to my brother's house because he lived in Seattle. Drove back to there. And my brother asked me, man, what you doing home early? I said, man, I quit. He said, man, you just quit a job, walked out? I said, listen up, bro. That job ain't for me. I'm about to go work somewhere in the office, wearing some suits. That's it. Hey, man, I ain't about to do no work like that. That ain't gonna last. That is not for me. See, that's a strange thing right there for some change. That's what I mean, man. It ain't just because you out there running them streets, but it working something that you dead-end job that ain't gonna get you nowhere. And you wonder why your life is like that. And see, people get on here and tell you all kind of things and say they how you do this, showing off their jewelry, their clothes, and all that stuff, what they winning, and don't have no solution for you. It's plenty of solutions, man. We just don't listen. But one of them to me solution, I was looking at I can't think of my brother's name, the show, but I'm gonna put the two guys were talking. He got a TV show, YouTube TV show, black guy. You're gonna see who it is, man. I'm gonna tell you his name in a minute. But I got the link below. I got the link in my description, YouTube link. Please go check it out. One guy's John Hope Bryant. Yeah, that's his name. John Hope, man. He got a Hope Foundation. He got a knowledge, man. He got a knowledge of Operation Hope. They're helping us get our stuff together, getting our credit score together. He speak about our credit score. If you live in your credit score of 500 below us, I think 580 below, you're gonna live in a certain neighborhood. I truly been speaking about credit score. I've been speaking about getting your investing. I've been speaking about saving your money. I've been speaking about all these things from the get-go. Every problem we have is economics. Every problem we have is economics. My wife bought a big old carton of eggs. I'm talking about he got eggs in it. That thing that cost $5 is it went up to $3. I mean $8. $3 increase. $3 profit. On top of that, the eggs ain't cost them that, but they making that on top of that. So, but that's business. It's not their fault. It's economics, man. This makes this big old engine run. They call it inflation. Inflationary, but inflation, they tell me they're going to get it back down to 2%. I don't think. That don't mean the eggs going to go down. Don't mean these gas prices going to go down. Don't mean these houses are going to go down. And see, let me explain some other thing to you. You think you need to make more money. The money, kid, I need to make more money. More money, more money. And like, you know, Puffy them say, you hit your boy Puffy, more money, more problems. But big, more money, more problems. It ain't the money, man. It's what you do with the money. See, that's why you need a system. That's why I was talking about, man, spend 25%, 15% for your investments, 10% for your savings. Spend the other 75%. Get a budget. Remember, say get a budget. Man, all this stuff I've been saying before. And I'm not the only one saying it, but it needs to be said over and over. More of us need to say it because it's not working. We still 50% of people living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm not talking about people that don't have no money that's poor. It's people that got money making $250,000 living paycheck to paycheck. But see, the people that make $250,000, they can get themselves out of a situation quicker than a person making $38,000, $40,000, $45,000, $50,000 a year. See, back in the day, $50,000 was some good money. It's all about what you do with it now. How do you do it? You can't be wearing it on you no more. You can't be buying BMWs and all that stuff anymore. Not that you shouldn't be, but you got to have a strategy or system. See, you got to have a vision, a path, a belief, and a strategy. Vision, a path, a plan, and a strategy. Times are getting tight there. Don't get me wrong, they got a lot of people making money. They got a lot of people doing something, but they doing it in a different system. So a lot of people got a capital base. Capital base got money sitting there waiting to deploy to make money, got his money working for him. But I'm going to let you talk. Roland from he got his own show, Roland and John, they having a conversation, It's about helping the community, man, building for the community. Because it's time out for stop doing strange things for change. Because our kids are lost. Our kids are young, and they say, hey, parents, y'all don't know. The way y'all did it doesn't work. See, they don't understand longevity. They want it right now because they're looking at these social media things, and social media showing that little 5-minute clip of how do we make it now. But I got to act, Roland Martin and I also John Hope Brown. They talking. I put the link. I'm just gonna play a little bit. Y'all know my stuff ain't set up yet. My daughter, I want to do my string yard, but I told my daughter I'm gonna do it like this. But they having a conversation, and they having a conversation not just about our race, about money, green. It ain't about no color. See, some of y'all, we're worrying about Puffy. What it was, we all be being distracted. We were worrying about Puffy. The Puffy situation, I ain't talking about that no more. Now we're worrying about Trump got 36 counts, 35 counts. He ain't going to jail. Trump running for president. Now we're worrying about the president. Who going to be the president? They have no factor in your life if you broke. They have no play. They play no role in your life if you ain't got no income coming in, that you have no vision. So all that is you being distracted. Well, you need to be worried about your economic situation. You need to be coming up with a plan. I know you're going to get up in church and you're going to go, Lord, pray to God and ask him to deliver you and do this and all that. You need to come up with a plan. He said, hey, he can't do nothing without you moving. You can sit up there and pray in that closet, but you got to do some work too. Faith come by hearing. Hey, I'm giving it to hear. And faith without work is dead. See, two things you got to do. You got to hear, listen to somebody. Community. Mentorship. You got to come up with a business plan. The work. But we don't want to work. We want it now. We don't want we on short-term gains instead of now. We want to look good for people that don't even care. But let me let it play. Let me let it play, see if I get it. I hope I got on the right part, but let's check it.
System is rigged against you so you can't succeed. Rightly so. Hate the system, hate the game, but become the game master. And that's the transition. You know, whenever the rules are published in the playing field level, we kill it. The thing that
Ruben Jackson has said that for years.
Really?
This is why that's literally, I was watching a video from 2010. He said, why have we excelled in sports? This is what you just said. Bottom line is,
rules are published. Playing field is level.
You get 5, I get 5. You get X amount of timeouts. The basketball goal is 10 feet high. Same distance from the free throw line. No matter what court you go, it's 94 feet long. Now it's like, all right, let's play.
Let's play. By the way, the arts. Same.
See how he said the rules of the game is if it's level, we're going to knock it out. But you got to know the rules. Remember I told you, go look at my old video. I said we've been given the rules, but we've been blindfolded. We don't even know the rules. We don't read. We don't know the rules of the game. We don't know how to play Monopoly. We just going around the board, rolling the dice, and then collecting nothing. Ain't buying no property. Ain't nothing. We do not know the rules. But see, we want to blame everybody. We can't blame it no more because the rules are out here. What are you willing to do to find out the rules? The old rules that we had, that strange thing, that's what we've been doing, strange thing, working anywhere, taking in a job, just hearing our friends, telling our friends that don't know nothing, our cousins that don't know nothing, our parents that don't know nothing. We've been listening to them and not trying to seek and ye should find what the rules of the game are. That's what the problem is. But he giving a solution. Hold on, I'm going to go back. I'm sorry.
Yep. Either you like my performance or you didn't.
Right. Either you can sing or you can't.
Either you like my lyrics and you want to buy them or come to my concert or not. Church. That's where we are able to articulate for the first time. That became a place of power, right? And that we proliferated in faith to this day, from slavery to this day. Politics. Rules are published. Playing field is level. Either you vote for me or you don't.
Unless
folks are trying to
shutting down voting locations, voter ID, can't give water. That's where the rig part comes in.
Sure. You know, but more black mayors than we've ever seen. More, I mean, U.S. senators. My point is, where the rules are published and the playing field is level, we kill it. All we have to do now is master free enterprise, capitalism, economics, and ownership. Also, black people and brown people are the only group of people, and poor whites, who didn't use free enterprise and capitalism to set themselves free. Out of literally hundreds of ethnic groups in America. What are the three groups held back? Poor whites, more poor whites than poor anybody else. And by the way, if it was only about race, there wouldn't be poor whites. It'd just be rich whites. But there's more poor whites than anybody else because some got the memo and some did not. Going back to 1600s, Native American Indians, number one alcoholism rate in the country, unfortunately, because of depression. And they were locked out of prosperity, and their land literally taken from them, which had oil on it and all that kind of stuff. And African Americans, not African Nigerians, not African Ghanaians, not African Caribbeans, not African, Africans, African Americans. The numbers are different because experience is different. But when you give us a business plan, and we can understand the rules of engagement, oh my God, we over-index. Golf. We've discovered F1 racing. We discovered soccer. We do tennis. Wherever we enter a platform and somebody gives us the memo, that was my third or fourth book, the memo.
So you hear what I'm saying about we had a business plan, the understanding of a business plan, and not just for a business, for your own family. You need a business plan. You and your wife and your children need a plan. Your first business is your home. Just starting a business, no, not your first business is your home business. Taking care of your stuff at home, inside your home. That's your first business plan. And a lot of us don't even look at our bank account. Well, a lot of us don't even have a checking account. I used to work at Ace Check Cash, and man, you know how many, man, I used to work at the one for Greenville in Dallas, and that was the latest one, and I'm telling you, and then some fools late at night, and I was a fool too. But anyway, that's another story. But and I don't know if I get in trouble, but I used to have my gun with me right there in the place. That's how hood it was over there, man. Late at night, it closed at 12. I was the one that late, and I was a fool with it too. But anyway, most people's coming up getting loans, cashing their checks, 20% charge. That's most of your money, but right there going off there. That's not a part of the business plan. Buying a car, don't even know what your interest rate is. That's not part of the business plan. Smoking, that is not part of the business. I know you say, hold up, Keith. Smoking, not part of the business plan. Alcohol, not part of the business plan. All these things are making somebody else rich. We made Ace Chat Cash, and y'all made them so rich. They had other little things they would come, and I used to do the loans for them. They were making them rich. But if I'd have came and said, borrow money, you'd have came to me, want to borrow money from me, and I charged you a percent, you'd have said, oh, no. Then you wouldn't have paid me, but you paid them. And the crazy thing about Ace Chat Cash and the people at the call, and I work for them, and they would call, if they didn't pay, the people called and said, this office is so. There was no office. There was somebody, customer service that worked there, that get their money, percent of their money, get you to call in. You get scared of that police. They're on a phone call, but people talking about they ready to crash out. They will call you on the phone and say, hey, I need to get this money. We're going to be coming to your house, and you get scared and you pay. I done seen it. But anyway, business plan. Business plan is one of them, man. Let's go.
Kill it. So now this is a platform, an entry place, a business plan for us to begin to kill it successfully around free enterprise and capitalism. And it is inevitable. It is a natural progression. Dr. King's last book, where do we go from here?
Now, when you say free enterprise, that means that you can turn your bid, you can purchase and buy something from Japan or wherever and resell it at your price. You can promote your business like I'm here. If I get on here and promote anything that I want, my books, my coaching, my training, and if I had all that, I can promote that and charge a price. See, all I knew, see what this is. You heard what he said that is. All I knew when I lost everything and I was sleeping on my daddy's sofa, I tell people two things I knew to do. Go get a job and go get a part-time job. At the time, I needed to go to school. That wasn't a part. That's a long-term. I needed something short-term. I needed to work, which I need to make capital. I didn't know how that you can go make capital other ways. See, what I learned about making capital, I learned about selling. I remember I used to sell purses. You don't know y'all them knockoff purses back in the day. I used to sell those things. Me, man. I mean, the first time I had sold them, my partner was a barber. He was laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? Man, you selling them purses, you doing this. And I pulled out about $7,000 that I made. That was profit. And I was a dope boy, but I used to keep my money in my pocket. But that's back then. But I made about $7,000 I remember, and I kept selling while I was working. I used to have trash bags of the stuff. I would go buy them and buy trash bags. But see, I was a hustler. I didn't understand the capitalism, the free market, what I could have done. The person above me, they had a store and all that stuff. They had things I didn't understand. See, I didn't know about entrepreneurship or starting a business because all the people in my family went to college and they had a job. So that's all I did. My dad had a job. My mom was school. She had a job. Everybody, my uncle had a job. They went to work. Didn't understand. But I remember a lady named Miss Prince had her own store back in the day when I was a kid. She had product and she was selling at a store, Kool-Aid, candy, and all this stuff. And we always go in the little neighborhood. And she had rental properties and all that. I look at it now like, man, Miss Prince, back then she had a plan. She had a business plan back then, and her business plan was working. But hey, again, we did my solution. Let him finish talking.
His speech, as you know, Jobs and Freedom. I mean, he was talking about money all the time.
Well, and Theobald's book, The Guaranteed Income, that's what he gave out to all of his lieutenants, which is where he was a believer in that. And the thing that I was just telling someone when I was in Palm Desert, that you go back to...
With money that you earn, honestly, from a network you own, which you control, all your golf fees, all your plane tickets, all your rental cars, all of it financed by a network that you control and own in your self-determination. I'm just making it plain.
Speeches and all of that.
Yeah, but I'm just making it plain for people.
So the thing that was, I remind people about the April 3rd, 68.
See, people, you look at Roland Martin and say, hey, you know what he had broke it down? Every trip he go on, golf course, he go to meetings, he go out to eat, he got rental car for people, credit card, they're all under his business name. They all work under his business name. You know, his business is a person, an entity that is a person. The business go under his name, and they treat that person different than they treat me and you that work for someone else. See, that's what I mean, knowing the game, understanding the game. We don't understand the game. But see, understanding the game, one person, two, no, we need more than that. See, we still doing strange things for change, talking about buying cars and stuff. We got the Chargers, we still buying cars and wrapping them up, putting the rims on. We're doing that in the 90s, man. And we wonder why we jealous of everybody else, why they getting ahead, because we ain't read the rules. You ain't got to be jealous of anybody else if you know the rules. You just said all us on the level playing game. If I ain't understand the rules, we all can eat. But let me let you finish. You know, because we talk about Martin Luther King. See, Martin Luther King, we talk about his speech, I Have a Dream. But again, everything is economics. I tell you that. Everything is about this capital, about this money. But let him finish that. Then we're going to finish this show up.
Speech, the Mason Temple, where he specifically talked about companies that we were going to boycott. He specifically said we have to redistribute the pain. Because what he said, he said in that sermon, see, everybody keep talking about the mountaintop part. Well, that's the last 2 minutes. Everybody know the other 41 minutes of the speech. And in the speech, he was very specific when he said that if you do not do business with us, we are not going to do business with you. But later in the speech, he talked about the power of the collective. He said, individually, black people are poor. He said, but collectively represent one of the largest economies in the world. He said, so we need to be moving collectively. And that to me, I think, is part of something that people don't want to confront. How do we move collectively? How do we work together? How do we not, I don't trust you, I don't know, and in these silos, and how do we use our organizations to do what's right by us and not just right by them for themselves?
The first thing we've got to do, Roland, is heal.
Ooh. How do we come? What I've been talking about community, building a tribe, working together. That's our problem. We got enough money, $1.6 trillion in our community, and we on the lower totem pole. We buying BMWs and all this stuff and clothes, $700, $800 pair of tennis shoes. We can't come together. I said, I got a whole family of friends. I said, man, why we got to come together and build something together, put all that stuff aside. But like you said, that's why we tell he gonna tell you to break it down. This is why we started personal development from the soul on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We just said we gotta heal. We're gonna get into that. But he said we gotta do it collectively. Martin Luther King was talking about economics. He was talking about getting your money right, capitalism. He was understanding how this world works. But like you heard him say, I have a dream. But all this stuff take money. And we missed every part. We got that part, but we missed all the other part if you're talking about this capitalism, understanding money. Our parents didn't know they were, let me tell you, before my parents, my grandmother, all of them, Miss Prince and them, and when they in the store, they knew they was buying land. How was they buying land? My great grandfather came out of slavery buying land, building houses. We can't even buy land now. Now we talking about something too high. Oh no, I ain't buying no house. This stuff got to come down. It ain't coming down. It's not the money. It's what you do with the money. It's what you doing with the money. You got to show worry about what's next door is. See, let me show you why you can't worry about next door. See, next door, I don't smoke. So next door might be smoking. Next door might have 4 people in the family. All of them smoke. Next door might have all the people, all of them drink. Listen, look how much cigarettes cost. Next door got 4 or 5 cars, and they all got car notes, and they paid a higher interest rate. Next door not the answer. Understand and get knowledge. My people pass for lack of knowledge. That's why it's not working. Now, y'all got to forgive me. I'm going a little long because I ain't been on in a while. But I've been sitting there studying, and I debate by coming on here because I want to help. But when I hear somebody powerful, hear something powerful, and we missing, but we worrying about the president, we worrying about Puffy, we worrying about all this. You being distracted. You arguing about women and men, you being distracted. We need both each other, especially coming in now. We need each other. All this stuff has been designed for you not to win, and you losing this, man, and you need each other. We need a family-based connection. We need family, friends, come to connection, work together. Don't get me wrong, everybody ain't gonna work, but we gotta find a better way. Because we got enough money. I see you wearing it. We wear it all day long. I know you said, keep looking at that. Yeah, this thing. My wife bought this. I was really upset too, but she bought this nice. But anyway, I'm talking fast, but she bought this for me. How many? If you can't buy 5, I tell my, if I can't buy 5 of them, I ain't buying it. I heard a guy say that. He said, man, if you can't buy 5, don't buy. So that's why I live. If I can't buy 5, I ain't buying. Business. That works for me. What works for you? You got to come up with a system that works for you. I can't buy 5 BMW, so I ain't buying them. These are the things I try to teach my children. But I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to get on. I know I'm talking too long, but go ahead.
In order to deal with, you got to heal. I mean, it's 3 ways to live. Suicide, and you can die alive. You can be the most dangerous person in the world is a person with no hope. We pass people all the time who the eyes just glazed, living in a surviving mindset. So you got suicide. You got basically surviving or dealing or hustling or trying to get by. Then you got healing, and most of us are in this sort of middle factor, the INGs, drugging, drinking, texting, sexting, sleeping, all the INGs. What we have to do is get to healing, and once we do that and then get the mindset right, then get the financial literacy right, then get our skills right, technology and financial literacy, get our business plan for the rest of our lives right. Once you do that, now if I don't like me, I'm not gonna like you. If I don't feel good about me, I'm not gonna feel good about you. Why somebody play Hayden Roland Martin? Why would they just say bravo? I mean, if you have high self-esteem, you're like, God bless the brother. I may not be my business plan, but I'm glad he's killing it and more like it. But if somebody's hating on you or me, that's That's not my problem. That's their problem.
I even said that, look, it's the folks who run their mouths on YouTube, they be on social media, and I've literally said, I don't pay attention to you.
Because you have high self-esteem.
But I also say, yo, do you? I don't care. Go do you. Say whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Because I don't talk about y'all. But you're always talking about me.
I like what you're doing much better than what other people are not doing. Again, are you an expert at what you're against? Surviving?
See, isn't it sad that he got to address something like that? Listen to me. We all know how we are. We got to address something like that. That man is killing it. Do I like everything he say? No, but he's doing his job. He not asking nobody. The people that he building the community for themselves. What are you doing? I say that all the time. What are you doing? That's what we doing on Personal Development for the Soul. That's what I'm Personal Development for the Soul. That's what Extraordinary doing on lunch break. That's what Miss Bertrand is doing on her Urban Expressions on Thursdays. My show I got to do. I said I'm going to do it on Friday. I got to do it on Saturday. I got to come back strong, but I'm going to do it on Saturday. I'm going to do what I want to do, but I got to get a better day. But anyway, Word on the Street. We started Word on the Streets. Then we came with Personal Development for the Soul. Then we came, Extraordinary come on lunch break. You're doing this lunch break. You come on Saturdays. At 12 o'clock, you do lunch break. Fabulous show. Miss Bertrand on Thursdays at, want to make sure it's 7 p.m. She's doing urban, especially about herbs and plantings. Man, this is Word on the Street. This is all weird up on Word on the Street. This is our channels, our broadcast, our way of helping. And me, I'm going to talk about this finances. I'm going to talk about it all, but I'm doing my part. We doing our part for our community. We trying to build a community to help, to heal. He just heard heal. When I'm a construction company, my wife's construction company is called HLNF, Hope, Love, and Faith Construction. Hope, Love, and Faith Construction. Because we need to heal. We need hope. But we got to put some work. But we got to heal ourselves and come together and forgive ourselves also. But we got to fix ourselves one by one and then be able to let people come in. Stop hating on each other, as he's saying. What you need to hate on the next man? I told you, because the next door man, the person next to you, he's doing something else that you don't even know. Sexting, texting, you know what I'm saying? Strange thing for some change. A lot of people that talk, I'm busy, they busy. Who busy? Busy doing what? I don't know about in my business. What is your business? I can get on this show, people that millionaires and people that doing it, they putting their business all out. They telling it all because it's all the same. It ain't about the business, it's about what you willing to do. If you willing to sleep in that bed all day, you willing to get nothing. You willing to sit on here and complain all day, that's what we doing. People do a lot of strange things on this internet to make money. Is it going to last? Is it going to bring you pleasure? It's going to bring you peace. It ain't about the money, it's what you do with the money, man. How you invest the money. How you invest in yourself. How you invest in your community, your family. But that's why I want to do this show, man. But let me fit, I'm getting off here.
Mindset. Are you an expert in what you're for? Thriving in a winning mindset. That was my fourth book, I think, Up From Nothing. So all this is part of a narrative, and what we have to realize.
See, he said a thriving mindset. Right now, all we got is a surviving mindset. We just trying to survive. And you can't accomplish nothing with no surviving mindset. I know because I had a surviving mindset. I'm on a thriving mindset. I'm willing to do what it takes, even with my blindness and all this, my kids. So I got to teach my young kids, which are the warriors, that can move and stuff, so they don't have to take shortcuts and mess up. I tell my kids, we can't afford for to be smoking. That's taken from your financial capital, your capital base. You can't afford to do drugs or drink and all that. That's taken from your capital base. You got to pay for your insurance. You got to have insurance, because if you die, something got to be paid. That means that's taken from a capital base. You can't get in no trouble, no tickets and warrants and all that. That's taken from your capital base. That's taken. See, if you had a vision, why? We got the vision, we wrote it clear and plain. It says it in your Bible. It's clear and plain. The vision don't say that you're supposed to smoke, go to jail, do drugs, do all that. That's not a part of the vision. That business is a business plan. That vision is we going into the future, 10 years, 20 years, whatever, and we taking all the notes, what we want to do, and we bringing it back to now. That vision is that young you is going to talk to the old you in the future and saying, hey, don't do that to us. I can't handle that. That's the vision. But we got to do it together. We got to come together, man. Now, all the races, man, we don't come together, the black community, we got to come together. We make enough money. But we want to do our own thing. Our black men, let me tell you something. Our pride is a problem. We got to get our pride and ego out the way. You got a woman, you don't want to listen to what your woman got to say, then your woman come tell you what some other man had to say, you're going to have to make your pride in the way because you don't know, and you don't know. It's okay that you don't know. But if you don't know, you're willing to go learn it. Or you're going to sit there and get mad and complain. Trying to prove something, and you sinking slowly. You sinking your family. You sinking. It ain't just you, your generation. It ain't just you, man. Our kids can't afford to go to another generation like us. We can't. Other communities are winning, are growing. We can't afford. We don't have no skills. We picking the wrong things to go to school. We got student loan. We got credit. Credit is messed up. We can't afford that anymore. We don't have no homes because the homes is one of our biggest things. You can take the equity out your home. Right now, my home. I've been living in my home. I think I've been married 18. Yep. I got home about 18, be 18, 19 next, and I can take any equity. If something come, I can take equity out of my home. Not just one home, 2 homes. And I'm going to go there and go buy another home. I'm telling my son, hey, man, at 23, you going to buy a home. But we got to build your capital base. So that means you can't afford to be smoking, drinking, getting in trouble, because we trying to build your capital base. See, it ain't about the money weight. It's about what we doing with the money. How we going to position yourself. How your credit. My son, I said, my daughter came out the house when she graduated, and my son just now came out, and both of them credit scores started 745. My daughter, when she graduated, she went by her own car, got her own loan with her credit. We went to the car dealer, the man was like, man, how our credit score get, y'all did some trickery. It ain't no trickery. It's a system that we follow. It's a behavior. Our belief controls our behavior. If you control your belief, it will control your behavior. Your behavior, I believe, we can do this. It's a system, and I move as my belief goes as follows. That's all it is. You got to believe first. You got to want to get out your situation. You got to get your little emotion. Monies don't have emotion, man. Get your emotions out the way. Get your feelings out the way. The whole thing to get you some mentor, to understand and learn. If you want to open that business, you got to start now, learning now. You can't open no business and wonder why it failed because you didn't want to go, I'm going to do it my way. You can't do it by ourselves, man. We can't do it by ourselves. Let me finish this and I'm going.
Malcolm X, we've been bamboozled. We've been tricked. We've been fooled. They really succeeded in destroying our self-esteem.
Yes.
Our self-esteem. And so the part of the working together thing is we got crap in the barrel disease really badly. But again, if I don't like me, I'm not going to like you.
Tom Burrell talked about that in his book Brainwash when he said that there's been no group in America that has been under continual assault,
mental assault,
with messages,
emotional assault
through media over such a long period of time. African Americans. You always use the phrase "we need a reboot." I always use the phrase that we need to be reprogrammed. And when we talk about even financial literacy,
and the Bible says you need to renew your mind. You hear that? Reboot, reprogram, renew your mind. You'll change the way you think. Change the way you live. That's what it says. All that. You want to go to church? Cool, go to church. But if you ain't renewing your mind or changing something for your family, for your church is your family, your whole household is your first church. You need to go get some counseling. Your church can't give you counseling. There's some mental stuff that we got in us. We need healing. You heard that. You need to go heal yourself, and that's the only way you're going to do that, by getting somebody to help you and educating yourself. So you don't let your children, let me say, remember, children go through what you went through. To be lost like you, to be lost like us. But again, man, come check us out Monday, man. We're going to personal develop for the soul. I got the link. We're coming at 7 p.m. Come join us, man. Come jump in and put your 2 cents. Hey, man, put a part. Stop letting everybody guide you. You heard what the media doing to you. The media is guiding you, programming you. We've been the worst. Look at me. You hear all them books you were talking about? So I don't read my books. I put audio. You put my headphones on. You see me. This is what you see right here all the time. Everybody with my headphones on. I'm going to work. That's for my children. My granddaughter, I got a granddaughter. I got it. Look, my mama, I told her, I said, you on the fourth. My mama, me, my daughter, my granddaughter. 4 generations. 4. That's it. Children. I got to have something for them. The game is over. I got to understand the game. And I'm trying to give it to you. Just like you see my dogs and stuff, everything, I'm trying everything. I want my kids to understand that. A job is just not enough. It's not enough. We're going to invest your money. You're going to have to learn how to build your business. You got to understand your credit. You got to understand all these things. You can get a job anytime, but get the right job. We're not doing no strange things for no change no more. We're doing the right thing for some change. And we're going to do the right thing with the change. That's the only problem we have, man. We're not doing the right thing with the change. When you start doing that, and the only way you're going to do that, you're going to get your pride, your ego, all that out the way, and just say, I don't know. And forgive yourself. And trust somebody, because your way ain't working. Your way ain't working, and that's okay. But they got Operation Hope, man. Go check them out. I got the link to this video, man, and it talk about a lot of things that can help you heal. We need to be healed. We need to be healed. And I really, truly, I can't do nothing without community. I can't do nothing. If you call me, you need something, I'm going to call somebody else. I learned that. I got people, I'm going to be the hub. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do some things. My wife, I tell her all the time, without her, man, it can't be nothing. I got to fix me. I had to heal me first. My wife had to heal her, and then we had to heal together. Then we now going to our children. Every week I have a meeting with my kids, and we going over things, video, financially, economic ways, things. We're building our plan and telling them dreams. We're setting the vision. We're setting the path. We're setting the plan, and we're setting the strategy. Now, if they choose not to do it, it's on them. That's it. That's simple. Solutioning. I deal with solutions, baby. I'm not dealing with no, who fault, that fault. It ain't, no, let's get a solution. That's it. 75%. Hey, 15% investment, 10%. First off, get your first $2,000. Save your first $2,000, man. Put that aside for emergency. Once you get $2,000, don't start paying off your debt, man. If you got a job, you working a job, they talking all about that 401k. What, at least if your company get match with your company, get that money, that free money that they giving. Get some insurance, man. Get some insurance for you from your job, and get some death insurance on you and your children. Get some, man. These things are common sense. These things that you thrive and you're not surviving. People that surviving don't have those things. Don't do this to your family. Get some life insurance. Life insurance real cheap. I have term life insurance, man. I pay my payment, and I'm 56. I think I pay $40-some a month. My wife had 40. I got my kids and all that. Get yourself a life insurance. My oldest kids, I tell them, hey, it's time. I'm not paying y'all. Y'all got to have your own. And I be checking with them. Hey, you can get it at your job. You get life insurance at your job. Don't do it to your family that you're going to sit up there. You got to bury you. Now we got to go GoFundMe account. We're not doing no GoFundMe no more. Man, that ain't fair. That's not fair to the people that you take the resources from. Because most likely it's only one person in your family that really doing good. Now that one person family got to carry everybody. That's not fair. It's not fair to the family. It's not fair to no one. Taking their resources, and it's hard already. Getting them eggs and went up. Y'all know that. Yeah, we eat eggs all the time over here. I bought a big old box of eggs. I mean, they had like 5 shells and things inside of them. But anyway, that's just me talking. But hey, man, it's time to get right. Financial literacy for all. No more strange things for change. There ain't no more stuff to get in your trouble. I tell my son all the time, when you look at a situation, who got more to lose? See, if you got a vision, remember the vision? I got too much to lose. I'm on track. Look at it. On track, the credit right, the savings right, we're setting for retirement right. When you young, like I tell my son, he's 19, I say, your money is worth damn near $50. Your $1 to you in the future is worth $50. Damn near $50. You can't mess up your money, son. See, we know the numbers over here. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. I deal with numbers. That's what we teach them, the numbers. How to make your money work for you while you're sleeping. That's investment, residual income, which is working for you. That's what I'm trying to teach mine. That's what you need to be teaching yours. That's what you need to be learning. That's the plan, a business plan for your family, for your community. Come check us out, man. Let's go get healed. That's what we do on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Personal Development for the Soul. We doing healing. We trying to figure out some things. We ain't talking about no money. We can't talk about no money because we need to be healed. You ain't ready to talk about no utilization on your credit card. You ain't want to talk about how. And then I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of stuff on your credit. You know what the problem is? You ain't went and looked at it. You ain't pulled it. You ain't paying no attention to it because you want to stay away from emotions. You need to be healed. You can't deal with another stressor, another loss. You ain't celebrating your wins. All this stuff is motion. And ain't no motion is numbers and feelings, man. So we gotta learn how to separate the two. That's what we're doing on the personal development. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, we separating the two. Come check your boy out, man. Support your boy. I'm gonna come back better, man. Click on my link. I got a link, man. I'm talking about some books I be reading, man. Also, you want it, man. I do a lot of audio books. Okay, tell my story. Click on my link. You tell a story about me, what I can survive, counsel, survive. I done survived a whole bunch of stuff, man. Cause I ain't never gave up. I ain't never gave up. That's the only thing. My thing is, say keep what said to you. Success to me is peace. Success to me is financial peace. You know what I'm saying? That my family, that my wife, like my wife right now, she don't have to work unless she want to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I don't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have no debt too. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. No debt. And I make my money work for me. It's time to make your money work for you. The plan worked. All I did, I just followed what they said do. I read the rules and I started following. I'm still learning. I don't know everything, but I'm done. It's for me to learn from my kids, but I can't learn when I'm a multitude of us learn together. And we can get together and believe and trust each other and work the plan, how much more we can learn. Because I can't, it's so much to learn. But if we work together, it's so much we can do together. That's why I say it's a tribe, a community. And the ones that don't want to be there, you by yourself, you're going to die by yourself. You're going to starve by yourself. I promise you. Time's going to get hard that nobody can help you no more. Ain't no handouts going to be able to give it to you no more. You can say, oh, so-and-so so dirty. They think they better. It ain't about they better. They trying to survive. They ain't think they better. They want to thrive. And they willing to do what it takes. Ain't no more sitting on the sofa laying there playing games all day. The time is up. Ain't no more messing up the money, making somebody else rich, wearing their clothes and all their stuff, and you ain't making no money off. You promoting, you wearing their stuff, they need to be paying you. They need to be paying us. Because we shut down for one day, 1 trillion. If we say, hey, we ain't going to buy nothing for nobody but our own people for one day, it'll change everything. But y'all ain't no warriors. It take warriors to do that. Them old people ain't going to do that. They're going to look at the news and we're talking about, oh, look at Trump. They got Trump. Worrying about what Trump doing when you got shit going on right now. Trump has nothing to do with you right now. You look, Biden and Trump, neither one of them good. What they going to do for you now? What system they got for you? The government not going to do nothing for you. The government in debt. You don't understand the government. Again, you understand the rules of engagement. That's the problem. So y'all have a good day, man, this Sunday. I know you're going to go to church and you're going to go pray to God and say, oh, God, help me pay this, call over these bills and pray to him. And he's going to sit up there and look and say, and like I was looking at my son and I'm seeing him, he's sleeping in there. I'm like, why you still sleeping when you know you got to get up and go do something, man? You ain't moved yet. How can I help you? Give me something to help you with. Help yourself. Let me help you by help. You got to help yourself first. You got to put some work in. You got to move forward. You got to believe. And then once you believe, your behavior will control, will start moving. You will move accordingly. But see what it is, you letting your behavior control your belief. Your old behavior, somebody done told you as a child, as coaches and people done told you that you can't do that, you just listen to them. And they stop you. Stop letting people stop you. Stop stopping yourself. What we talking about it on personal development? I'm real trying to grow. But anyway, let me let y'all go. I know y'all got to go, man. It's Sunday. Thank y'all for listening. I'm going to read the notes. Y'all know I can't see that whoever on there. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all. Hit the like button. Y'all might like what I say, man. Hit the like button. I know a lot of y'all ain't going to last it long anyway because you 5 minutes, you want a 5-minute quick fix, and you wonder why you're not getting nowhere because you can't last no more than 3 minutes. Just tell you that. That's why your life in shambles because you try, you don't know, and you ain't stay to hear the rest, to finish it, to click on the link, to go and find something. That $45,000 that you making is not adding up. It's not adding up. That $40,000 with them 3 kids, 4 kids, it ain't adding up. It's not. And your kids mad. You mad. You know why they mad? Because they don't have a system. You haven't gave them nothing to win in this. That's the problem. That's the problem. I promise you. You can keep on getting more money. You don't know what to do with the money. It's just going to spend it. But y'all have a good day, man. Thank y'all for listening to me. Share this, please. Share my link. Share my thing. Hit the like, please. The like button. Write a comment, please. If you disagree with what I'm saying, please write a comment so we can discuss it. That's how the community get better. Share this. Let your kids listen to this, man. It's time to get better, man. Get the credit score. Because if you got a 580 credit score, you're gonna be living places you don't want to live, bro. They're gonna put you in a place that you don't want to be at. You can keep on moving around and moving all farther out. That ain't gonna change nothing, because the farther you move out, no jobs out there. It's time to get off this Section 8 and start getting yourself together. Start paying off your tickets, start getting the stuff, stop the smoking, stop the drinking. All that stuff is holding you back. Getting your health together. Spiritual health, physical health, mental health, and financial health. So let's get it done, man. Y'all have a good day.